welcome to Mr. and Ms. Connections. I'm your host, Andrew.
And I'm Leilani.
And welcome to the podcast where we go to a random city's misconnection section on Craigslist, where we read the posts. Some are looking for love, others are looking for, oh God, kahiki, you know you want to lay me, pass the soy mahalo, do.
I find that so offensive.
This is from Wayne's World. It can't be offensive, it's in a 90s movie, right? So yeah, if you can guess, this week we're going to the misconnection sections of Oahu, Hawaii, or just Hawaii. Is that how you say it? Oahu? Is that how you say it?
We can go with that.
Well, this is a little bit different because you're from Oahu, or
well, I'm not
whatever.
from, but
Your family's from.
Yes.
So your family's from Oahu, so
yes.
she's, and we're also, this is a little bit different because we're trying the video out. So if you're listening to this on iTunes, we are trying to do this video podcast thing on our YouTube channel, Angel Cake Entertainment, so you can watch us there.
Kind of scary that they can see us now.
We'll see. We might not even put it up, and this is all useless on here. But let's try this. So let's go to the first one, which now you can see the dates of when we recorded this, which is like 3 weeks, 3 weeks behind. But anyways, this is your wife. Oh, hold on. So this is your wife. Here we go. In 3, 2. All right. Your wife. It's your wife. ... That's what happens when you don't pay attention to her. You've neglected her too long, and she craves attention while you perv out here. It's all codes, buddy. So I stepped in. If you're so righteous, who the F are you telling others what to do? I'm going to try to blur this out. So now we will work out another code. So if you don't mind, could you please go to work and go on more out-of-town business trips so we can have more fun? Now, go to work. Capiche? In quotes, capiche?
I like that this is different because I think this is his first wife calling out someone like that, knowing that they're on here.
Yeah. I think this is more... I think this is the dude she's sleeping around with.
Why do you say that?
Okay, I'm going to go back to it. It says, it's your wife. That's what happens when you don't pay attention to her.
Oh.
And then he's telling, hey, go more out of town so we can hang out.
Oh.
Capiche? So we can have more fun. I emphasize fun. If you're listening to this on iTunes, I emphasized more fun because it was big letters of F-U-N. So I'm just saying I'm reading it how it's supposed to be.
How it's supposed to be?
Interpreted. Yeah. Wednesday Uber. Hey,
Ooh.
You're an Uber driver. That's an aircraft mechanic for the Air Force.
What?
You picked me up downtown and took me to Waikiki. Your name starts with a J, mine an A. I work for an airline and wear glasses. We talked about traveling and how hard it is going through customs getting into the U.S. Aren't they already in the U.S.? This is Hawaii.
Yeah, but they're probably the travels because he's military and she's in the airlines. So it's usually from Hawaii. I mean, you can go to Japan, things like that, going back and forth.
Okay. It was a good conversation. I don't travel that much, so what you said was just like, oh customs. Yeah. To me, I'm like, I don't leave Florida.
Or the city.
It was a good conversation. Great way to start the day. It's a long shot, but if you say this, let's grab a drink sometimes, or if you're down for some fun, I'm game too. What kind of game do you think? Do you think it's like Monopoly? Some Trouble?
I don't think it's either of those.
I think it is.
No.
Either of these.
No.
All right. This is going to be a little bit longer one that we're used to on this one. Then you can make funny faces at the camera while
I usually
reading.
do. It's going to be a lot.
All right. Matt on Alder. Remember me? I miss you. Hi there, Matt. Hi, Matt. I know you are deployed overseas and you come home off and on but very late at night, so you're tired. It's been a long time since we chatted. I know my friend showed you my last Craigslist ad, and you said you know about it because you got suspicious of my question when I asked you if you check misconnections, and you said no. That's your first mistake. What are you doing out there telling the people, hey, do you check misconnections? by any chance? And the person's like, no, what's that? And you're like, never mind.
Yeah, that's true.
You and my friend go to work and come home together even when you travel and you both work on the computer a lot. I don't know what you and my friend work for because you two keep secrets. Maybe you and her are two top secret government agents, but it was suspicious the other night. There was bright lights in the sky like a flare gun, and you and her came home super late that night. LOL. I don't know, I doubt it because I know you and her like to keep your life private. That is highly believable and understandable as it is hard for me keeping secrets. Gosh, it's so weird reading this on the computer because I'm used to the phone and I'm just like scrolling like, hey, whatever. This is really difficult. Like, especially for these long ones, I'm like having to like, it's like back in like middle school where I had to keep my finger next to the word so I didn't read the same. You know how unbelievably like embarrassing that was to like be reading and then you read the same sentence again and you're like, oh crap, man, why did I do that? Never thought it was. No, anyways, whatever.
I've never done that, but
well, anyways, I miss you sitting next to me and my friend watching TV, standing around in the kitchen, or watching you and my friend work on your laptops on the balcony while talking. I'm sorry when we're watching TV and my friend went up. I am sorry when we're watching TV and my friend went downstairs to get her book out of her car. I tried to hold your hand, but you pulled your hand away. I tried to kiss you, but you turned your head away and I landed kissing your cheek. I hope she means his face. I understand if you...
Stop, really?
I'm sorry, that's a joke from Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In one of the first episodes where they go into the TV and play a video game.
Yeah.
There's one where Timmy Turner's grandma is like a lobster, and she's like, let me pinch those chubby cheeks of yours. And he goes, I hope she means my face.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, cheeks mean butt. And I still do that if I watch that. I understand if you are too busy for a boyfriend, but why not just friends with benefits? And I highly regret making you feel uncomfortable, but it could also be you already have a boyfriend. I am also sorry for being nude and masturbating with my bedroom open when you and my friend came home. I went into the shower to wash up and I walked around the house nude, then sat next to you and my friend on the balcony in the nude while you and her were wearing clothes? Awkward. You made me feel really comfortable when my friend told me to put clothes on, Matt is here. And you interrupted and said, no, he doesn't need to. Nudity is natural. It's your house. Let him do whatever he wants. Besides, she said you and her are always nude because it gets hot. And my friend said, okay, Matt, I am going to take a shower. And she ended up walking around nude too. But you left your clothes on, which I assume you might be ashamed, uncomfortable, etc. about your body. That is understandable at first, and you feel like that, but you will get used to it being comfortable and accepting your body when you are nude. Matt, you are so freaking sexy. You and my friend called a few minutes ago, but I forgot to ask for your number. You said me and my friend are coming home tomorrow. You and my friend speak numerous languages besides English, like Russian and French. That's numerous. What floor we live on along with unit number. What car my friend drives. What is your favorite cup to drink out of that my friend bought just for you. What my friend name is. What sticker, what the heck? What is this, SATs? Like, why are we asking so many dang questions to Matt?
Just send a picture and then I'll be done with it.
I will be checking my emails every day, every second for you.
That's obsessive.
Matt, you have an admirer.
No, that's a stalker. That's not an admirer, that's a stalker.
Yeah, that is crazy. This one is not as long. It's also broken up in parts, so I definitely love this person for it. It's called To My Neighbor.
Again, I still don't understand the neighbor thing.
To my neighbor. Well, it's like close proximity. It's like when you start like liking somebody at like your work or like at school or something.
Yeah.
You may not officially be attracted to them, but it's just like, oh, I'm always around this person. That's how one of my English teachers. We only had one.
Oh, like you had multiple?
My English teacher. Well, we had multiple for different grades, but.
Yeah.
But my English teacher said that told all of us to not get into relationships this young, because we all had prison mentality basically at my school. So, for everybody who's listening that doesn't know, my school had only 46 graduating students in my class. Mm-hmm. And not to say like, oh yeah, there was like 700 kids or whatever and only 46 graduated. It was legit only 46 kids in my graduating class. And so when he said, oh, you guys don't even know what hot is, this is just, you just think what 10 is here, you're going to go off to college and find out that's a 2.
Your teacher said that to you?
Yeah, he said it to the whole class one class. He was like, this is a prison mentality. So don't even hook up and like get together with any of these kids here, because you are just going to go out and you're going to find way better people out there.
Oh my god, I can't believe a teacher said that. Granted, I agree with them, but still.
I definitely agree with them, because I was like, when I was at school, I was like, oh yeah, these girls are... 2 of them aren't bad. 2 out of 45 aren't bad. 20. 2 out of 20 aren't bad. Like, there was, like, different levels. And then when I got to college, I'm like, where have these people been all my life?
Wow.
To my neighbor. To my neighbor. That's like a, what is it? That's like a Mr. Rogers right there. Will you be my neighbor? To my neighbor. I used to see you all the time. Now I don't seem to see you as often, even though you live right next to me. You are older than me, but I happen to be very attracted to older women. I bet you didn't know. Wink. Wink. Every time I do see you, it reminds me of how you once invited me into your house to show off your puzzles, and how I caught you fixing your hair in the reflection of the frame of one of those puzzles. My back was towards you, and as you looked at me, you seemed to fix yourself up a little while looking for me, as I was always attracted to you. I asked you if you had a boyfriend, and you answered that you were too old for that, maybe when I was younger. I laughed to myself because I thought that was a silly thing to think of yourself. You're a very attractive woman, and sexy too. From the moment I saw you, my mind wandered to thoughts of being in a friend with benefits situation with you, a relationship where mutual enjoyment of sexual exploration occurs with no guilt or expectations of each other afterwards. Nowadays, we hardly see each other. And when we do, we don't even say hi. I'm not sure if this is my fault, but if it is, I want to say, I'm sorry. You put it in quotes, so I'm doing the quotes. I'm sorry. There were times I saw you and thought that I may be bothering you if I were to talk to you. I definitely didn't want that to happen. I doubt you find yourself on Craigslist for this sort of thing, but if you do, I would like us to be friendly again. And would like to see more of those amazing puzzles that you enjoy doing. Since we don't seem to see each other as often, as much as before, and you could always respond to this post. It's anonymous, so it won't show your email in case you wanted to keep that a secret. Gosh, man, can we just end this right now? Till we can be friendly with each other again. Take care. Take care, you mama cougar.
Wow.
That was weird.
How's that weird?
That was weird. So this woman's old enough to do puzzles a lot and then frame them? What is this? What is she doing? Thomas Kincaid puzzles?
Wait, what the hell is that?
Thomas Kincaid, you don't know that? He's the one that paints like the houses on the beautiful landscapes and puts lights everywhere. I'll show you after this.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'll probably put one up on the green screen. And then that way when you're watching this, you're going to be like, oh, okay, that's Thomas Kincaid. Elevator.
Yeah.
Aiea. What is it?
That's where my dad's originally born.
Oh, Aiea?
Yeah.
In the Aiea elevator?
Yeah, exactly in that elevator.
Wow, that's really crazy.
I know. Small world.
We both got on the elevator at the same time. I pushed the button for your floor. I wasn't too sure if I was getting off the right floor, but then you said you'll wait for me if it was the wrong floor. But it was the right one. Wished it wasn't. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you felt anything, but I felt something like we were supposed to meet. So anyway, if you see this, email me back. To make sure it's you, tell me the building we were on and what floor I got off and which floor you got off. Just seeing if it was meant to be.
We should just 50 Shades it. Did something in the elevator. Be done with it.
I mean, why not? Sexy Filipina. Hello, I am looking for a beautiful Filipina.
Okay, please don't do that. Please do not do that.
I never got your name, but your sons went to preschool with my kid. We would run into each other a couple of times, and you would always have the most beautiful smile every time we saw each other. I know that you have a white Ultima or Maxima, and you probably stay in Kalihi. That's definitely how you say that. Also, your baby's dad has a real mean jerk a-hole face. I would love to hear from you. Just throw that in there.
That he knows that she's taken, but just, no.
Yeah, a-hole face of a dad. Your baby daddy. Baba dada trouble. You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean?
No.
I can't. I don't want to do any of that. That scares me the most out of, like, a situation is, like, if there's rifts in, like, a baby mama daddy drama kind of thing. Because it's like, that could get really hairy really fast. Okay, that's a dude.
And plus a kid is involved. Wait, do you see a picture?
There was a shirtless picture, and I just remember seeing nipples, and I was like, oh, am I going to have to blur this? And then I was like, no, it's fine.
You should put, like, smiley faces on the nipples. Just on the nips.
Stop breaking bricks, wet nips. I already used that line because I was listening to it today. Okay, here we go. You asked me where we were on the bus. We were on the bus. We sat next to each other in the back of the bus, and you were sleeping. When you woke up, you asked me where we were, and I told you we were at Kapoli Transit.
I apologize in advance for everybody.
Kapoli.
About his translation.
It's like the ice cream. Napoli. It has chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry together. Then you asked if it was still heading to... Oh my gosh, that's even a worse one. Waianae. Waianae. What is that?
Just keep going.
And I said, yeah. I feel like you kept looking at me, and I definitely kept looking at you. I feel like you wanted to do some mild touching, but your friend was sitting near us and was sleeping too, and I didn't want to get caught. Message me with what you were wearing so I know it's you. I like how he's like, I didn't want to, like, bring up the idea because I might get caught, when you don't even know if that was even a a thing. Like, what gives you the idea that some girl is just like, oh, you want to touch? You want to do some mild touching? Don't want to do some medium touching. That's too spicy.
It just kind of creeps me out because was it the girl was sleeping?
Yeah.
And then the guy was, like, staring at her?
Yeah.
And then wanting to touch her?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rapey.
Well, what do you think? I'm just saying. I mean, it's just weird. I don't like that one. Oh, gosh. I'm definitely blowing that out.
What was it?
It was not a good look. It was very hairy. Anyways.
Was it a dude? Or a girl?
I think it was a girl.
You think?
I think it was a girl's undercarriage. Yeah. Anyways, TT likes KK. Hello, KK. You will probably never read this, but I needed to get this off my chest. 99.99% of me does not want to do this because it is against my nature, and I wouldn't want to put either of us in this position.
But
we are both in relationships.
Oh, here we go.
And I would never do anything to jeopardize someone else's relationship. Nor would I go behind my partner's back to see if there is something there. I would end my own relationship before doing anything. However, even if I were to end my relationship, I wouldn't knowingly pursue a person who is in a relationship. That being said, there is that 0.01% of me that wants to ignore the above mentioned and tell you how I feel. From the first time I met you, I felt an instant connection to you. Yes, I'm completely attracted to you physically, but as we talked and got to know each other, I continued to feel this strong connection. You have stolen my heart. Do you remember that song? From Dashboard Confessional?
I don't like them.
And I've taken over my mind. I am ecstatic on the days I see you. Just knowing I get to see you and talk to you makes Just knowing I get to see you and talk to you makes that day the best day of my life. You probably don't share these same feelings, and that's okay. You seem happy in your relationship, and from the way you speak of your significant other, you feel lucky to have that someone like him. I can only say, it's he who is lucky to have someone like you. You are truly a special person, and if nothing else, I would be happy as friends. If you only knew. TT. P.S. In case you do come across this message and you think this is about you, here's a hint. I wouldn't have anything. Here's a hint. Here's the hint. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you.
Really? Is it?
It's in quotes, so I don't know if that's from like a movie or a book that they share.
That's a song.
Oh yeah, that's from Dashboard Confessional.
No, that's not. Definitely not.
You have your TT. This is TT. Where's KK? Yo, girl, I love you.
I was like, do they seriously have those initials?
Yeah, it's a
like
KK. Unless
KK.
that's their
Code.
Their nicknames to each other. Yo, KK, what's up, TT? But I've never met anybody with the nickname TT that wasn't TNT.
I only know if Spanish ants, like titis.
Oh, TT. Oh. You know what? You do you remember that thing that kids always used to do, where they're like, "Hey, look down your shirt and spell attic." Have you not seen that?
No. What the hell is that?
And then you go like this, and then you normally get guys, and they do this, and they go a TTIC, and then everybody laughs. Hey, at least it made more sense than iCup. So iCup.
ICUP.
That's that doesn't make any sense. iCup's not a word. Anyways, 6:20 showing of It at.
Oh hell no! You are not reading that.
6:20 showing of It at Kahlua Cinemas. Hi, this message is for the man in the black hoodie at Kahlua Cinemas tonight. You were with a guy friend, and I was the blonde woman who was too shy to say hi. Ooh, that should be a lyric in a song. And I was the blonde woman who was too shy to say hi. I was too shy to say hi. Hi? No. I'm shy. We all sat down in row D. Of course you did.
Get the D.
Of course you did.
She wanted the D.
Too bad the movie theater doesn't go up to P.
Unless you're R. Kelly.
Or, yeah. We all sat in row D watching It.
Ugh.
Reply to this message with what the back of your hoodie said. Thank you for holding the door for me on the way out. Smiley face. All right. I would like to know how you thought of the movie, what you thought. What would you do differently?
Really?
Maybe. I don't know. I already clicked on the Sunday night at Starbucks. Ooh, this is a reply.
Oh.
Reply, Emma who? All right, buddy, what's going on with Emma? Have you ever heard back from her? If not, allow me to help you out here. There's several scenarios at play with your girl Emma, and I'm going to break them down. I like how he says break them. Like
Break 'em.
B-R-E. He spelled it break,
And then
apostrophe M. I'm going to break them down for you because we are all tired of seeing her name with rainbows wallpapering the boards. 1. Emma doesn't look at Craigslist misconnections. Equals, tell her in person that you want her to sit on your face since you were... Gosh, I shouldn't have said that. I got really into it. This one's very crass for the first video podcast.
I like this person already.
Alright, 1. Tell her that you want her to sit down next to you. And most importantly, stop posting about it on here. Also, you might want to head over to Casual Encounters board. 2. Emma sees your post, but either A, doesn't know who you are, B, thinks you're a creep, C, both A and B. Equals, move on. There are plenty of women who would love to kiss you and have your face between their arms with or without a hug. Most won't make you post about it in public forum for a year first. Wow, this dude's been posting for a year?
Holy crap.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, well, that makes that person even more worse because they've been following this for a year, too.
Well, I think he just is on here casually.
Yeah, but how do they know they've been doing Oh, unless they posted something about being on for a year.
3. Emma sees your post and knows who you are and is either A, interested but too ladylike to respond, equals C, solution 1. B, uninterested but too polite to tell you, equals C, solution 2. And C, super creeped out because you've been talking about her vagina on a public forum for over a year, equals C, solution 2. Capiche? Is this capiche thing?
Okay, that is not a thing in Hawaii like that.
I think capiche is a Hawaiian term
No.
for you got it?
That's an Italian term, capiche.
Italians move.
To different areas. Okay, yeah. No.
All right, here we go. Black fella at Leilani. Town center in the bathroom.
What?
Today at a town center, I was in the bathroom, and there was this cute-looking black fella washing his hands. I was trying to make sure eyes, but I saw you looking at me while we were washing our hands. This was like 6:30 p.m. You tall fella, curly short hair, nice smile, very tall, muscular. You were using long pants with a gray shirt, but
He
it
was
was
using?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay.
You were using long pants with a gray shirt, but it was a well-fitted shirt, so I could tell you had a nice body. Anyway, tell me what I was wearing, and I just came from the gym, and so happened we were both washing our hands. Anyways, tell me the color shirt and shorts and color bag with what logo on it. Long shot, but you had such a nice smile. Anyways, if you see this, get back at me, bro. Let's go out for some coffee or drinks. Get at me, 20302 for tree. I'm sorry I trailed off, but I didn't know where it was going, and I still have no idea.
Oh my God.
Bro, let's get out for some coffee or drinks. Get at me, 20302 tree. I think that's his number.
Yeah.
And he just spelled it weird.
Yeah.
There's also another one. I'm not gonna read that one. I'm not gonna read that one either.
I like how he kept emphasizing that they were washing hands.
Hey, we were washing hands.
Yeah.
You had a nice shirt with a bod. I just came from the gym, but tell me what I was wearing.
As we were washing our hands.
As we were washing our hands. We love washing hands. If you want to wash hands together some other time, we can do it together. Maybe out at a bar getting drinks. You ever think about that, feller? Alright, this one's called The Dearest. I feel like it's gonna be a poem.
Oh God, please no.
Dearest one, you are dear to me, and I am so grateful for all you do. Today's discussion alarmed me. I don't like it when someone tells me how to live my life, and I didn't mean to tell you how to live yours, or discourage you from what gives you hope. We are very different in some ways, but I do my best to accept you as you are, resisting any urge to change or steer you. Besides, those urges are minimal. I like you as you are. I don't mean to minimize or belittle your ideas, or convey some of the realities. It's scary to be reminded how fragile life is. So I may have said too much, pushed too much. I am sorry. If you are serious, don't listen to me. Talk it over with a professional. Maybe some adjustments could be made. So what you don't like can be minimized? I'm turning from I thought of what's that one movie that I never watched? Lord of the Rings. I tried to do like a Gandalf thing, and now I'm turning into Bane halfway through because it just lost me on Dearest One. All right, so yeah, I was trying to do a Bane thing. There's a whole thing that we're trying to cover up, but anyways, at best, hope I prepared you for the disappointment you may encounter, which we just did. If they say you'd be jumping from the frying pan into the fire, you have so much to lose if things don't work out. What alarmed me and caused me to be discouraging was the thought of our mortality and how this could be over quickly, and neither of us would know. I will figure out a way to get a farewell message to you just in case. And your last comment today, I have to disagree. You did not fail me. I failed you, Master Wayne. I failed to show you how good you make me feel. How much I appreciate your attention. How enjoyable you are. I'm always grateful. Just not mushy about it. Next time. Next time, Master Wayne.
You done?
I did a range right there. If anybody wants to pick me up for voiceover work.
Whatever.
Left on the curb. So we met after a club ended and we walked around downtown. We exchanged shoes, but you ended up barefoot because you couldn't fit my heels. Obviously, you were drunk, I was less drunk, but you were so hot. I know you probably won't see this, but I needed something to write about. Email me if you remember anything about that night. Toodles, Christine.
Who says toodles?
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh, toodles! Oh, toodles!
Oh my god.
All right, this one's called 49er Diner. 49er Diner, around noon Saturday. Was it coincidental or was it on purpose? You caught me off guard the first time you ever so gently touched my finger. But when you did it again, you tell me was the intentional or planned. That's the same thing.
Touching someone's finger?
Yeah.
Like E.T.?
You touched my finger. Oh, Elliot. Where are the Reese's Pieces? Can I? Yeah. But when you did it again, you tell me, was that intentional or planned? Same thing. There were only two of us. There were only two of you taking orders. I'm curious to see what your thoughts are.
That's just weird.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't like that one. That was weird. 49er Diner. 49er Diner. You touched my finger while taking my order.
So technically, did they get finger banged?
No. They got mind banged with a finger. We met... Okay, this is called Cute Halo Girl. Haole... I don't know how to say these things. Cute Haole. Cute Hale Girl at Aston Waikiki Sunset. We met on the 31st floor at Aston Waikiki Sunset on the beach in front of the elevators. We chatted for a few minutes because I was meeting some friends but got the room number wrong, and I was waiting for them to text me the right room number. I thought you were quite cute, and you seemed really nice, and I wanted to talk some more, but you were heading out for the night. Anyway, not sure if you're a tourist visiting or if you live here now, but I thought we had a little spark in just a few minutes of chatting, and I'd love to meet up and hang with you, and maybe go from some drinks. If by the grace of goodness you see this, tell me what bar/club you are going to, so I know it's you. I know it's a long shot, but what the hell?
Nah.
Am I right? What the hell?
I noticed there's elevators. This is the second elevator, too.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of...
I know small islands, but still.
Just elevators and capiche. That's what we're getting
Don't
from.
understand that.
Saturday Sand Island quick sesh. Sup, buddy? Today, you and I had a quick sesh in one of the bathrooms down at Sand Island today in the morning sometime.
Well, damn.
Saturday? Let's hana ho, brother. The best part of it all is I know we both DL brothers, so it's all good, man. Message me with some details so I know it's you.
I was wondering if anybody was going to say brothers.
Brothers. Yeah, brothers.
So, yeah, so that was simple and sweet and to the point.
Yeah, definitely. 62 before sunrise. During the unholy hours of the morning, you hopped on and sat next to me. I noticed you the moment you came on. Girl, you smell so nice. Which was a much-needed refresher as I had just moved to that seat, because my previous spot on the bus was next to some dude that smelled like rough ass. I thought the glasses were really cute. Also appreciated your curves, even though I was only able to appreciate them for about 20 seconds before you blessed my morning with your presence. Totally dig the hair, too. I want to strike up conversation, but who the F wants to talk about anything at 5? Whatever in the morning. That and I was doing all in my power to hold in the coffee farts.
This person's amazing.
Had to spin my pen in my hand for half the damn ride to keep my mouth shut and keep it together. On a route I've never been on, to an area I've never really been to. Sitting next to you really made my morning. Just wanted to say thanks and stay sexy. Just like...
Yeah.
You never bring up farts when
That's hilarious.
I was really holding in the coffee farts when I saw you. Anyways, thanks for making my day brighter.
Hey, you just wanted to share that story.
That was just weird. I don't like that.
like that's 3 now.
Coffee
3
farts.
you don't like.
Like, where are you going if you're bringing up coffee farts while talking about people?
He's trying to make it not
Yo,
so
girl.
serious on
Yo,
here.
girl, you look so sexy while I'm holding in my coffee farts. Mixed with the dude smelling like ash. Island Secrets 9:14 around 3 p.m. I think we were both at Island Secrets at the same time by pure chance. I hadn't been there for months, and I could tell you're not a regular either. I think you entered a few minutes after I did. You walked to the end of the arcade and then walked back. You saw me in a booth with a glory hole, and you made the quick decision to join me in the booth and lock the door. You fished out $2 to pay for the video. I hope I described enough for you to recognize that this is you. I don't know what I expect to happen if you reply to this post, but would love to chat with you. Something like that never happened to me in a place like that, but I'm glad it did.
I have no words for that.
I don't either. That was just weird.
So wait, there's an arcade, there's a glory hole there?
Yeah, you can have one anywhere, really.
Well, I know this, but I mean...
Your questioning doesn't seem like you know this.
But an arcade, I mean, there's kids. I mean, unless it's an adult arcade.
Maybe it's an adult arcade. Maybe it's in a strip club.
I'm hoping.
The guy with the magazines. You came to visit me on Tuesday afternoon after a few email exchanges since we missed each other after your last visit. The funny thing is that you visited me this time. You didn't have any magazines in hand, which is the main reason for your visits. Nutty. Instead, it seemed like you just came to see me and catch up. Our conversation was light and friendly, but couldn't help but think that there is a little more to our interactions than just business. Although it may not seem like it, I am a bit shy and reserved when it comes to my personal feelings. Even though we had many interactions, I just can't bring myself to say how I feel in fear of an uncomfortable professional relationship if I have misinterpreted things. I am, however, hoping you see this and are interested too. If you think this is you, let me know something about our interactions, where this happens, or a little something about you or me to get the conversation started. Hint, Our names both start with the same letter. Looking forward to seeing you, hearing you from you soon. Yo, dog, talk to me. Wow. I mean, they hang out. Well, you know what? It is weird to mix business with that, because if it does go awry, it's over.
Yeah.
And if what our company mentioned to us in our diversity and sexual harassment seminars,
You actually remember that?
I just know that it's not good. Hey guys, we don't want you talking or touching each other at this job. Please, thank you.
So then you have to stop touching my phone when I'm looking at it.
And your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your work phone. I'm like, that's the only way I can clock in.
Yeah, you gotta stop touching that phone too.
No, I can never get paid. Yeah. Wow, these are all really small and beach related. Hey, I was at the beach. You were at the beach. Crazy, right?
A lot of beach.
Message me about what towel I had. Spoiler alert, it's Powerpuff Girls.
I missed that show.
I actually had a Powerpuff Girls towel.
Really?
I used to love Powerpuff Girls.
I used to have the Christmas lights that I hang around in my room.
No way. There's a highway called Kamehameha Highway.
Kamehameha?
Yeah.
That's King Kamehameha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's from Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, stop.
Ka.
Stop.
May.
Oh my god.
May. Next, it's going to be next to Spirit Bomb Alley. Waiwa Taco Bell. I ordered the steak quesarito box during lunch. When you handed me the change, you touched my hand with your free hand. We stared at each other for a while. Me staring at you. You staring at me. Me staring at you.
You're so creepy.
You staring at me. Then there's a car honking to get me out of the line so I can get my quesarito box so this guy can get his 1 pound potato cheese burrito and his Mexican pizza. That is not racist. There is an actual thing called Mexican pizza on Taco Bell's thing.
Yeah.
It's very messy. To verify it's you, tell me what bill I gave you, what the change was, what makeup you were wearing, color of my vehicle, anything of me or inside the vehicle you remember. Yo, girl. You handed me my change. You look good. Give me money. Maybe we can hang out and I can give you money. Let me know what my car is.
Isn't that illegal?
Hey, we're just hanging out, exchanging money. There's nothing illegal about that on Kamehameha Highway.
Kamehameha. Oh my god.
The girl with the white blind Great Dane. A couple of years ago, I ran into a girl who was running up to the pillboxes with her dog. I stopped her to chat about her dog because I have one too. She seemed annoyed, like she was the kind of girl that got stopped a lot. We ended up taking a walk and talking. We talked about books and literature. She spoke of the ocean often. You're in Hawaii.
Wow.
She looked a little sad in moments when there was silence. She was stunning without trying to be and had a dimple on one side. Long brown hair. I was there on a short assignment and I'm coming back permanently. I've been looking for her but haven't seen her. Does anyone know? The dog was blind and the girl was perfect.
You know how many freaking islanders are on there with long brown hair? Come on.
Can I just say I want that to be like the name of my rap album? The dog was blind and the girl was perfect. That's the name of this podcast. Oh, do we have another one from Matt?
What?
Matt, this is Will. Hey Matt, this is William. Just wanted to say I miss meeting up. Would be cool if we could meet up again, even if it's the one last time. That's it. Short, sweet, and to the point. What time are we at?
We are at 45.
Okay, we can do a couple more.
Okay.
Asian guy working out today in black tank. Hey man, You was the Asian guy working out chest, shoulders, and tri today with, I think, could have been your younger brother. I was working out next to you, and we made a few eye contact. You caught me looking at you when you were adjusting your jock strap. Hit me up if it's you. We'd be down to work out and have some DL fun. DL. Down low. Drain laundering.
What? Drain laundering?
Drooling licorice fun. Okay, here we go. Expat that relocated back to the islands. So I guess expatriate. Oh no, expat.
Yeah, military.
You, good-looking, bald Caucasian man with a small goatee, maybe 5'10" or 6'1". We shared a round community table at around 2:30 p.m. You asked me about where I got my lunch. I told you where it was. I wanted to talk more about where you were working/living abroad. I know you had a laptop and some fish design-looking canteen. We were talking about my interview I just got done with. I told you where I was from. You were curious as to getting around in that city and country. I was about to suggest I could be your translator/tour guide, LOL. If this is you, I would like to keep in touch as friends. If you are married, I prefer as friends. I didn't see a ring finger. However, wow, this dude lost a ring finger.
Man.
I didn't see a ring finger.
Poor guy.
So you can never get married.
No.
If this is you, I would like to keep in touch as friends. If you are married, I prefer as friends. I didn't see a ring finger, however. I always wanted to go to Southeast Asia. To weed out spammers, type in what interview/lunch I returned from in the subject heading. Sorry, I was so shy. I was so focused on my homework. I came off a bit awkward. I am looking forward to hearing from you soon. Aloha. That's our first aloha. I thought we would have way more.
Yeah, no, it's not like that.
It's
not that deep.
Yeah. I just came across the same one.
What do you mean? Posted twice?
The one about the hotel room. Waiting for my friends.
Oh.
At the hotel room. So that's weird. They'd like to repost things here.
Oh man. I don't know.
What do you have some insight?
What do you mean insight?
I don't know. You were like, oh, well, that's normal for them to repost things.
Well, no, I'm just saying that, I mean, if they feel as though it wasn't looked at again for a certain day, repost it again.
Oh,
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Well, maybe. I don't know. Probably not.
But then that would get annoying if you just kept reposting, like, every single day. Probably like that other guy who kept talking about Emma.
I haven't come across Emma so far.
See? Then what is that other guy yelling at him about?
I'm waiting for it. I'm actually looking for Emma right now. Let's do another elevator one.
God.
Elevator ride. You got on the same elevator as me and my friend. You were dressed up, looking real nice, and smelling nice as well. I said something to you as you entered, and you replied. Describe anything that you can remember about those moments so I know it's you. I walked into the elevator. You and a friend were there. The elevator was square. There were buttons. There may or may not have been a song playing. And you said something, and I replied. Let's meet up, big boy. Vandalize my car.
Oh.
I went to see my dying father, and you sent people to vandalize my car?
What?
At least you have the effing huevos to send those punk B-words to see me, and I will fight them all. You have no heart. I don't deserve this crap. Who the F took you to the doctor when you said you might have breast cancer? I did, and this is how you treat me? F that you want to see that devil? Well, you got it. Signed, OCAP.
Dang. That's rough.
That is rough.
Holy crap.
Holy wow.
I just like when people like say something like they say crap and then they use like a worse explicit right after that.
Yeah. I saved your life. This is kind of a long shot. It was a few years ago. You and your sister were crossing Britannia at Pensacola in the crosswalk. I was a few feet away. You were both looking at your cell phones like normal people. There was a car coming right there. Sorry.
You need a moment.
There was a car coming between the others that were stopped. It was coming way too fast to stop in time. So I put up my arm and said, "Whoa!" You and your sister stopped. And you looked at me with a look that said, "Don't whoa me. I'm not a horse." Before you could say anything, though, the car went screeching through the space you would have been had I not stopped you. Your expression changed. Very much. Since then, I saw you here and there, and I got the distinct impression that you wanted to show your gratitude for what I did. Really? Really? I did the only reasonable thing to do at that time. It's not like I was going to watch you get hit. Like, that being said, if you still feel the same way, I would be happy to get together. Reply with the CL reply button email link.
That person's a douchebag. Straight up.
Why do you say that? He saved a person's life.
Yeah, but then he thinks that the girl keeps popping up and thinks that, oh, well, she wants to show me her gratitude now.
Yeah. Well, maybe the gratitude is like dinner or something. Like,
yeah, well, how you read things on there, it doesn't sound like it.
Yo, girl, you want to show me your gratitude? I thought he was going to say, you want to show me your genitals? Like, yo, girl, I did the only reasonable thing. I said, wow! And your smize told me, I ain't a horse, dude. Well, guess
Don't
what?
Don't whoa me.
Don't whoa me, bruh. Ward 16 movie theater. This will be the last one.
Okay.
Ward 16 movie theater. Men to men. Men for men. Actually cannot believe you reduced me to a missed encounter Craigslist posting with a mere glance, but so be it. Alright, hold on. I gotta get back into the character. Actually cannot believe you reduced me to a missed encounter Craigslist posting with a mere glance, but so be it. I was heading up escalator, and you had just climbed down the giant flight of stairs exiting the theater. You were with the one woman and a man. You had a bay blonde hair. You had
wait, what?
I think he was supposed to say very, but he forgot the R. So you had vey blonde hair, and you seemed unable to look away from the moment we locked eyes. You smiled continuously. You smiled continuously at me, quite unintentionally and sweetly. I almost signaled, 1 second. But the escalator broke our eye contact. I immediately went back down the escalator to say hi, but didn't even see you in the parking garage. I had on a baseball cap, black tank, and short bathing suit. Like a Speedo. Was really hoping to meet you. Don't chase dudes anymore, but guess you're atypical, clearly. Fingers crossed you're also a weirdo and may think to check this. I like that. I'm glad we're getting more movie theaters because it makes me feel better. I just like going to the movie theater and to knowing that people like see each other in what normally is a medium that nobody should talk or see each other in. Warms my heart.
Why do you think that people don't see each other at a movie theater? Like, I don't understand.
Like, people don't... So you go to the movie theater to sit and watch a movie, and you normally take people to watch it with you.
Yeah.
But you don't normally talk to people during the movie theater, right? You just go, you're like, I don't care to even see other people. I don't want to hear other people. I just want to go to the movies, watch a movie, get out, and talk with it with my friends. Talk crap about Mother with my friends while we're at a New Orleans-themed restaurant about how weird it is.
Yeah, but I mean, during, like, if it's like a big film or whatnot, and then you have all these personalities in one room, and then you're going to overhear conversations or whatnot, you kind of, I feel as though you can mingle and all that beforehand. And then during the movie, yeah, you need to shut the hell up. And then afterwards, you hear other people, again, talking about the film.
Yeah.
So I feel as though those are, before and after, are ways to actually kind of talk to people.
You know what's the best way to get to know somebody? Is through a really bad movie. So you should go see Mother and then talk to people about it, because that is a conversation starter. Like, what did I just watch? Did they really make this movie? Can you believe all the terrible things that other people around me were saying about the movie during the movie?
Yeah, especially what you said.
What?
I can't say it because it gives things away.
Yeah. I mean, it's what the movie is. Like,
well, I know.
It's clearly what the movie's about. But it is what it is. But so I think that's it. I think that's good for this weekend.
Yeah.
This week. Just to reiterate, the little weird Bane thing that happened in the middle of the thing, my camera just stopped recording. So there will not be, like we said earlier, that was all for naught. There's no video podcast until we figure out something else.
Yeah.
So sorry about that. But listen to us on YouTube at Angel Cake Entertainment. Listen to us on iTunes at Mr. and Miss Connections. Give us a like, comment, follow us on social medias. But yeah, that's it for Hawaii. We went tropical this time.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know where we're going next time.
Something that you can pronounce.
Yeah, we're going to go to Minneapolis, Minnesota. We're going to go to North Dakota.
That'd be fun.
We're going to go to North Dakota, Fargo maybe. We're going to be talking about how we saw other people at the diner.
Oh, wait, can we talk in that accent like the entire time?
We're going to talk like this in the accent, and we're going to be like, oh, look at this, eh? I saw you over in Jenny's diner. I was eating my lard pancakes and you were having the same thing. And I was like, oh, look at this. Look at this hunk of meat over here. She is looking fine. I'm sorry, my mother didn't raise me to say fine like that to a woman, but you just took my breath away. Also, in a few years after eating these lard pancakes, my breath will also be taken away as I will have my third heart attack. But maybe we can hang out. I think you work at the post office too. That's crazy weather. It's always snowing there. Anyways, global warming, isn't it a hoax? Anyways, hit me up here on Misconnections. I'll probably see you at Jenny's Diner since I eat there 4 times a week. Who am I kidding? 6 times a week. Jenny's my aunt.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get through the podcast then.
I'll have to watch Fargo again.
Oh my god.
At least the first season. I can't watch the second season.
Why?
It was just bad.
Oh.
It was bad to me. The first one was amazing. It had Martin Freeman. The one from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, Freeman.
Yeah. Morgan Freeman.
Not Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. Oh. All right, we're getting off on a tangent. That was really off. Anyways, yeah. Subscribe, listen, it'll really help us out. Give us a comment anywhere. Even if to say that you don't like the podcast, just give us a comment.
That'd be great. Any negative feedback is very much needed
give us a review. Anything you feel in your heart to give.
Yeah.
But that's it for this week's Misconnection podcast, Mr. Misconnections. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Leilani.
See y'all next time, you hear?